Struggling to sleep? In this video, I'll reveal the sleep techniques that turned my worst nights into some of the most restorative sleep I've ever had. You won't believe how simple it is. Ready to take back your sleep and supercharge your days? Smash that subscribe button and let's get started. Your best sleep ever is coming up. First up, we're digging into the science of sleep. And I know what you're thinking. Not another boring lecture. But this is really important. If you don't understand how your sleep works, you can't improve it. I promise I'll make the science part quick and fun. After that, I'll show you proven techniques to skyrocket your sleep. Let's jump right in. The sleep stages. You might be thinking, why do I need to know sleep stages? Good question. Ever wake up totally exhausted even after 8 hours of sleep? Often it's because most of those 8 hours were spent in the less beneficial sleep stages. You only wake up feeling awesome if you get enough of the good stuff, the key sleep stages. Think of sleep like an epic adventure. Each stage is a different world fixing you up from head to toe. Light sleep. Ever catch that sudden twitch as you're drifting off? That's your body's way of saying, I'm starting to relax. Intermediate sleep. Your heart chills out and your body cools off, like hitting the dimmer switch after a crazy day. But if you spend most of your time in these stages, you'll wake up feeling more drained than before. So here come the two most important sleep stages. Deep sleep. This is when your body heals, builds muscle, and stores away the day's lessons like a secret cache of strength. Like Dr. Matthew Walker says, deep sleep is a magical reboot for your body and brain. REM sleep. Here, your brain sorts your feelings and sparks creative ideas, like an overnight workshop for your mind. This is the secret, making sure that you get enough deep sleep and REM sleep. So how do you make that happen? First up, don't mess with your sleep chemicals. They're the ones making you sleepy or waking you up. The sleep chemicals. Let me introduce you to your sleep squad. Adenosine builds up over the day, creating what we call sleep pressure. That heavy, droopy eyelid feeling. Ever wonder why that afternoon coffee leaves you wired? Caffeine blocks adenosine, fooling your brain into staying alert when it should be getting ready for sleep. Melatonin signals that it's time to wind down. Can't sleep after binging Netflix or scrolling Instagram? Screens blast blue light, messing up melatonin. Your body thinks it's still daytime. Quick fix. Flip your devices to night mode after 6 p.m. to cut blue light. It's a start, but we've got better fixes coming up. Cortisol is your morning jump starter, helping you wake up refreshed. Still hanging in there? Awesome. See, the science stuff isn't that bad. Now let's use it to score you some epic sleep. Core sleep techniques. These next 5 tips are super straightforward. You can start using them tonight to sleep better. Get ready for the first game-changing tip. Technique 1. Mastering your internal clock. This is the #1 step for awesome sleep. Experts like Dr. Andrew Huberman swear by it. Seriously, don't skip it. Heard of that mysterious internal clock? Yep, it's real. Your circadian rhythm tells your body when to crash and when to rise. Go outside after waking up to catch morning light. Your brain hears, it's daytime, and ramps up cortisol, kicking off your day while holding back melatonin. Maybe you're thinking, mornings are rough, I just don't have time to step outside. Can't I just turn on all my indoor lights and get the same effect? Nope, doesn't work. Indoor lighting is nothing compared to the sun. On a cloudy day, it's 10 times brighter outside. And on a clear day, it's a mind-blowing 200 times brighter. Skip the morning sunlight and your internal clock goes haywire. You'll feel jet-lagged constantly. But hey, it's not just mornings. An afternoon walk signals your body that bedtime's coming, letting melatonin kick in right on time. Seriously, if you do just one thing, catch that morning sun and an afternoon stroll. They'll reset your clock and set you up for epic sleep. Action steps. Morning. Step outside within an hour of waking for at least 5 minutes. More if it's cloudy. Clear day, 5 minutes will do. Cloudy or rainy, aim for 10 to 30 minutes. The more, the merrier. Plus, moving around boosts your energy. If you're up before sunrise, blast those indoor lights until you can get outside. Afternoon, take a quick walk before sunset to help your body know nighttime is coming. Evening, dim the lights and switch devices to night mode after 6 p.m. to encourage melatonin production. Give this a shot for just a week. You'll be blown away by the difference. But here's the catch. Morning sunlight is great when you're ready to wake up, but it can also sneak into your room too early and wake you before you're rested. That's where creating your perfect sleep haven comes in. Let's dive into the next technique. Technique 2. Create your sleep haven. Your body loves a cool, dark room for sleep. Here's how to make that happen. Action steps. 1. Use blackout curtains or eye masks to darken the room. If summer mornings have you waking up too early and feeling groggy, you gotta try this. Unless you're hitting the sack super early, the sun will wake you up before you've had enough rest. So grab some blackout curtains or an eye mask. They're cheap and make a big difference. 2. Keep the room cool around 65 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius. In summer, use air conditioners and silent fans. Keeping your room cool can be tough. I sweated through nights at 97 degrees Fahrenheit, 36 degrees Celsius. Invest in an AC or a silent fan. Trust me, investing in great sleep pays off big time. Bonus tip. For those extra hot nights, grab a cold shower before bed. It cools you down and helps you crash faster. 3. Use earplugs to block disturbances. You can skip this if you live in a quiet neighborhood. Otherwise, you absolutely need this. Some people try white noise machines. Feel free to test them out. But heads up, the science is mixed, and they might not be ideal for kids' ears. That's just the start. We're not done yet. You won't believe how effective this next technique is. Technique 3, Stimulus Control Therapy. Love watching TV or scrolling through Instagram in your comfy bed? I get it, but science shows it's messing with your sleep. When you do other stuff in bed, your brain starts associating your bed with being awake. By keeping your bed just for sleep and, fun stuff, you're telling your brain, bed means sleep. Action steps. 1. Only head to bed when you're truly sleepy. 2. If you're still awake after 20 minutes, get up, dim the lights, and do something relaxing until sleep hits. 3. Keep phones and TVs out of the bedroom. Screens mess with your sleep. Even with night mode, their light disrupts melatonin. Plus, scrolling or watching keeps your brain wired when it should be chilling out. 4. Wake up at the same time every day. 5. Skip daytime naps. Stay tired for bedtime. Remember how crucial deep and REM sleep are? This next technique ensures you get the most out of them. Technique 4. Sleep restriction therapy. Cutting your time in bed might sound wild, but it can seriously supercharge your sleep. Here's the deal. Spending 8 hours in bed but only sleeping 5? Lying awake doesn't build much sleep pressure, the natural sleep drive that builds when you're awake and active. Stay up and active longer before bed to crank up your sleep pressure. The more you have, the more your body craves sleep. It's like a VIP pass to deep and REM sleep, the stages that really refresh you. When you crash, your brain jumps straight into the good stuff. You'll fall asleep faster and get quality sleep. Plus, only being in bed when you're actually sleeping teaches your brain that bed equals sleep. It starts prioritizing sleep time, making those hours count. Sure, 5 hours isn't enough forever. We need 7 to 9 hours to feel awesome. But starting here makes those sleep hours really count. As your sleep rocks, add more bedtime and keep feeling awesome. Action steps. 1. Track your sleep for a week. Jot down when you actually fall asleep and wake up. Note the total hours slept. 2. Adjust your bedtime. Match your time in bed to the hours you actually sleep. Minimum of 5 hours. Need to wake up at 7 a.m. and only sleep 5 hours? Don't go to bed before 2 a.m. 3. Be consistent. Stick to the same sleep and wake times every day. 4. Increase gradually. As you start sleeping better, add 15 minutes to your sleep time each week until you're hitting that sweet spot of 7 to 9 hours. So what if you can't sleep because your mind's racing? Get ready for an amazing hack. Technique 5. Empty your mind with NSDR. Ever been dead tired but your brain just won't quit? Let's fix that with something called NSDR, non-sleep deep rest. NSDR lets your brain process all the day's clutter, like closing those open browser tabs slowing you down. It cuts the racing thoughts at bedtime so when you hit the sack, your mind's clear and you slide right into sleep. Action steps. 1. Find a quiet space for 10 to 20 minutes during the day. 2. Sit or lie down comfortably with your eyes closed. 3. Follow a guided NSDR protocol on YouTube, focusing on your breath and letting your thoughts drift by. This midday reboot cuts stress and sets you up for better sleep later. I've linked some awesome NSDR guides down in the description. Check them out. I've got more advanced tricks up my sleeve, but first let's bust some myths that'll blow your mind. Common sleep myths. Think you've got sleep all figured out? You might be falling for myths that are wrecking your rest. Myth: 5 hours is enough. Truth bomb: most of us can't rock life on just 5 hours. Your brain and body need more to function at their best. Regularly sleeping less than 6 hours? That's playing with fire. It boosts your risk of cancer, heart attacks, and messes with your brain. Myth: alcohol helps me sleep. While alcohol might knock you out, it significantly reduces REM sleep, the restorative stage that your brain craves. Myth: I'll catch up on sleep later. Sleep isn't like a bank where you can withdraw extra hours on the weekend. Consistency is key. Myth: waking at night is bad. Waking up briefly is totally normal. Even great sleepers wake up like 20 times a night. They just don't stress about it and drift back to sleep. So next time you wake up, don't sweat it. You'll drift back to sleep before you know it. Mind blown yet? Let's keep that momentum going and supercharge your sleep with some advanced moves. Ready? Let's go. Advanced sleep techniques. Sleep can be tricky. What if you did all the tips above and still can't sleep? Sometimes it's one missing piece that's preventing your rest, so keep watching. Technique 6. Cognitive restructuring. Lying awake at 2 a.m. thinking, what if I never sleep? Let's flip that script. Writing down worries helped me chill out and finally crash. Action steps. 1. Jot down your sleep worries. Stress amps up cortisol and adrenaline, the sleep killers. 2. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen if I don't sleep well tonight? 3. Consider real options. Tweak your plans, take quick breaks, grab an extra coffee, or even take a sick day if needed. You might not need them, but knowing you've got options helps you chill out and drift off. Technique 7. Avoid sleep disruptors. Remember those sleep chemicals we talked about? They're key to what's coming next. Your evening habits might be stealing your sleep. Here's how to avoid them. Action steps. 1. No coffee after noon. Caffeine blocks the sleep-inducing chemical, adenosine, in your brain. I hear you, but I need my afternoon pick-me-up. I get it, but afternoon caffeine keeps you wired at night and wrecks your sleep. Break the cycle. Skip that afternoon cup and you'll sleep better. Soon you won't even miss it. 2. Skip alcohol 4 to 6 hours before bedtime. Alcohol might make you drowsy, but it disrupts your sleep cycles. Thinking, but I like a drink when I'm out with friends. No worries. Enjoy yourself. Just try to avoid evening drinking most days. 3. Skip evening smoking. Nicotine fires up adrenaline and speeds your heart. Not exactly a recipe for sweet dreams. But wait, if coffee and alcohol affect sleep, what about food? Let's dive into that next. Technique 8. Time your meals wisely. Ever toss and turn after a big dinner? Your body's working overtime to digest, messing with your sleep. No wonder you can't drift off. Here's how to fix it. Action steps. 1. Eat within a 10-hour window each day. If you eat breakfast at 8 a.m., finish dinner by 6 p.m. 2. Finish eating at least 2 to 3 hours before you sleep. 3. Ease up on liquids before bed to avoid nighttime bathroom trips. Worried about dinners with friends? No worries. Enjoy those nights. Just keep them occasional and opt for lighter meals so your sleep stays on track. Now that we've covered eating and drinking, let's chat about exercise. If you time it right, it can help your sleep. If not, it might mess things up, but it doesn't have to. Technique 9. Exercise at the right time. Working out is awesome, but when you do it makes all the difference. I switched my high-energy workouts to earlier in the day. In the evening, I stick to gentle activities like yoga or a relaxed jog. Action steps. 1. For evening workouts, opt for low to moderate intensity activities. 2. Save intense sessions for earlier in the day, finishing at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. Most folks sleep better when they avoid late-night intense workouts. Hardcore exercise boosts adrenaline and cortisol, the awake hormones, right when you're trying to chill out. If you're thinking, I can't work out earlier, what now? Don't worry. Don't ditch the workouts. Instead, use these relaxation hacks to unwind after late-night sessions. Relaxation techniques. Remember NSDR? It calms your mind. But let's talk about relaxing your body. Get ready for some next-level relaxation tips. Technique 10. Progressive muscle relaxation. When you hit the sack tense, try this out. Tense and then relax each muscle group starting from your toes. It zapped my tension. I woke up feeling like $1,000,000. Action steps. 1. Lie down comfortably. 2. Tense each muscle group for 5 seconds, then release. 3. Just let that relaxation wash over you. Feeling relaxed yet? Let's amp it up with a breathing trick that'll knock you out, in a good way. Thinking, not another breathing exercise? Trust me, this one's a game changer when done right. Stick with me, your sleep will thank you. Technique 11. 4-7-8 breathing, your sleep shortcut. This simple breathing trick slows your heart rate and chills you out fast. Action steps. 1. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. 2. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. 3. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds. 4. Keep going until you're feeling totally zen. Still feel like something's off? Let's dive into evening habits that'll have you sleeping like a baby. Technique 12. Wind down before bed. Remember when I talked about removing your phone and TV from your bedroom? This tells your brain that bed means sleep, nothing else. Thinking, I'll just binge Netflix on the couch. Not so fast. Even with night mode, screens still mess with melatonin, and those exciting shows keep your brain buzzing when you should be winding down. So power down those screens. It's the secret sauce for epic sleep. Action steps. 1. Power down screens 1 hour before bed. Switch off TV, silence notifications on your phone by using airplane mode, and then put the phone away. 2. Engage in calming activities like reading a book, taking a warm bath, stretching, or meditating. 3. Keep your bedtime ritual consistent. Enjoy your favorite shows earlier in the evening, but make that last hour calm and tech-free. You'll thank yourself in the morning. You might even find a book more binge-worthy than your favorite series. Soon you'll love your bedtime ritual. It'll relax you and set you up for epic sleep. Still thinking, this won't work for me. I'm a parent, a shift worker, super stressed. I hear you. Life's crazy, but don't tap out. I've got quick fixes just for you. Even if that's not you, stay tuned. The ultimate sleep action plan is next. The toughest cases. There might not be perfect fixes, but we've got some tricks to help you out. Shift workers. If your work schedule throws your sleep off, brighten your nights with intense light during your shift to mimic daylight. This boosts cortisol and keeps you alert. Heading home? Throw on some shades and keep your bedroom super dark. This helps melatonin kick in so you can sleep during the day. Align your meal times with your wake times. Example, if you wake up in the afternoon, you should eat breakfast. Parents, if you're juggling kids and sleep, grab 5 minutes of morning sunlight. Step outside while the kids are eating breakfast. sneak in a quick afternoon walk with the kiddos. Enforce a tech-free hour before bedtime for the whole family. Your kids will crash earlier without screens blasting sleep-stealing blue light and hype content. Tag team with your partner on nighttime duties so you both get some solid sleep. Emotional stress. If stress is keeping you up, schedule a worry time earlier in the day to deal with stress. Add extra NSDR sessions and take longer walks to burn off tension. And don't hesitate to get professional help if you need it. Physical issues. Think you might have sleep apnea, restless legs, or chronic pain? Hit up your doctor. They can help. That's a ton to take in. Hang tight for the grand finale. The best is yet to come. Now we're bringing everything together to create your ultimate plan for better sleep. Your action plan for better sleep. Ready to flip your sleep game tonight? Here's your ultimate sleep cheat sheet. 1. Get morning and afternoon light. Within an hour of waking, step outside for at least 5 minutes. Longer, 10 to 30 minutes if it's cloudy or rainy. Do it again in the late afternoon. More sun, more fun, more energy. 2. Use night mode after 6 p.m. Dim the lights and flip your devices to night mode to ditch that melatonin-killing blue light. 3. Only hit the sack when you're truly tired. Forcing sleep just doesn't work. 4. Limit time in bed to sleep time. Stay in bed only for the hours you actually sleep. This boosts sleep pressure and helps you get way more of the most important deep and REM sleep. 5. Skip naps. Do NSDR instead. Keep your sleep drive strong by ditching naps. NSDR gives you that midday reset without the sleep debt. 6. Challenge fears about sleep. Write down your worries and list practical solutions, like taking a sick day after a bad night. Knowing your alternatives calms your body and helps you doze off. 7. Cut off stimulants. Skip coffee after noon and avoid booze and smokes before bed to let yourself get naturally sleepy. 8. Watch your evening hydration. Ease up on water an hour before sleep to dodge late-night bathroom runs. 9. Go light on dinners and workouts. Finish heavy meals and tough workouts at least 2 to 3 hours before bed so your body can chill. 10. Create a cool, dark, and calm bedroom. Use blackout curtains and eye masks to block light, keep it cool with air conditioners, fans, and cold showers before bedtime, and use earplugs to drown out noise. 11. Wind down before bedtime. Keep phones and TVs out of your bedroom and enjoy a tech-free hour with some yoga, meditation, or a good book. 12. Use relaxation hacks. Try the 4-7-8 breathing or progressive muscle relaxation. These are game changers. Feeling overwhelmed? Don't sweat it. Progress over perfection. Try these tips for 7 days and watch your sleep soar. Start with one, like catching morning sunlight. It changed my sleep game. Add more as you go. I've been there with sleep struggles, so I hope these tips help you crush it. Smash that subscribe button, hit like, and ring the bell so you don't miss what's next. Sleep tight and get ready to dominate tomorrow. See you in the next video.